Roswell 911. Tell me exactly what happened.
I just came upon this person. I need an ambulance and the police.
Okay, what's going on with them?
I don't know what happened. It's a long driveway. They're in my driveway.
What is he doing?
He's now walking around outside the car, and there's blood everywhere.
On September 2nd, 2025, in Pekin, Illinois, officers were dispatched to a multi-million-dollar lakefront property at the end of a long wooded driveway. The caller reported a disturbing scene, a 93-year-old man covered in blood beside a vehicle on the property. When officers arrived, they found the elderly man waiting for them, and the truth behind what happened would prove far more unsettling than anyone could have expected.
Hi, I'm Officer Moulton. Just so you know, I got a body cam. What's going on?
She is staying with me. That's her husband.
Okay, so you know them?
I do know.
You live here?
No. The lady that walked down here with me does.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am?
Why do you have blood all over you?
From her.
She's agonal breathing.
You know her? I do know her. But she's staying with me. He has his own place. They were going.
Who's he? The other half.
There's the guy in the blue shirt.
What's your name?
14.
James Pate.
Come over here, honey. Are you okay?
I
don't think I am okay.
Okay, I know.
Is it a gunshot, Tyler? No, it looks like her neck, maybe. What do you got? Maybe neck? Yep, neck.
What happened today?
Either way to fire, they can come down the driveway here if they're going to need their equipment. I'm not sure where we'll be down to carry it all.
What do you mean a long-term thing?
We're getting a divorce.
Okay. What's her name?
Cheryl?
Okay. Same last name?
Yes.
Okay.
Was she leaving your house?
They were both leaving together.
They were leaving your house together?
Together. And they got this far, and I don't know what happened. He said, I just couldn't take it anymore.
He said, I couldn't take it anymore. Okay.
She lives with you on Hollybrook?
She was in the process of moving in. I've
Okay.
been there a while.
Okay. So
She was in the hospital. She had had a severe wreck.
okay. So what happened today? Why were you down here?
She's been staying with the lady you talked to here.
And so he calls you. Can I see that phone call?
Don't think to call me. That's my car right there. I'm taking the dog for a walk.
You just happened to come
Just
down
happened
here.
to come down here, and I'm like, holy crap, what happened?
And when you saw her, was this where she was
where
at?
She was, yes.
She was already on the ground?
Already on the ground. Non-responsive.
She's like, barely.
He's got like a faithful.
Okay.
I need that shirt off.
Did he have a weapon in his hand?
No, he did not, and I looked in the car.
I'm going to have you stay out of the car, okay? Yep.
Can I pat you down real quick and make sure you don't have any? Do you have a knife on you still? Don't touch anything. Do you have a knife on you still?
No, I don't.
Okay. Where's the knife at? Just keep your arms up for me, okay?
I'm not
You got blood all over you. I don't want to get it all over me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I got hot right here.
Were you driving the car? So you drove down here today?
Yes, I was coming to pick her up.
So how did it escalate to where we are right now?
It's always been escalated, it seems like.
Okay, but I mean, what happened here?
Can you just log on the ticket? I don't have my body
She
cam.
started yelling at me and we were arguing and she tried to scratch me, I guess, I don't know.
Okay,
I just lost. I cut her throat with a knife
okay.
that I had in the car.
And is this one?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
So you guys got into an argument as you were leaving, and she tried to scratch you?
Well, yes,
I didn't know. I'll be honest.
she tried to.
I didn't know.
Okay,
I held her arms.
okay. And then you grabbed the knife that was in the car,
I did.
and you cut her throat?
I hit her first, then I got to the knife.
Can I ask why it escalated so quickly? Like,
It's been going on, ma'am, for longer than I can remember.
okay. So how long have you been going through the divorce process?
We actually
Command 4's out.
are just beginning the divorce process.
I'm going to go. So, she lives here. This is her house. They were just at her house. They were leaving.
So do you know him?
Yeah, I know Jim.
What's his name?
Jim. Jim Pate.
Okay, is he married to her? Let's step
Yes,
over
they're
here.
in the process of a divorce.
Okay.
And she,
the knife in question? It sounds like we don't know.
He does not have it on him.
Okay.
Having him down, there's nothing on him.
I know 110-4. Come here, phone.
Here's what we're gonna do, James. Let's walk up to one of these cars up here. We're gonna have to go somewhere and talk, okay? All right.
Here, let's step over here for now, okay?
I can take that call, okay? 6, are you gonna follow the ambulance to the hospital?
Okay. How old are you, James?
94, I'll be 95.
Okay. All right. We're gonna walk up here and we're gonna take a little ride, okay?
Then are you able to drive him?
Did you need somebody for that?
I'm gonna go out the street.
Okay.
I can pull it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I trust Officer Melton, who patted you down before, but this is Detective McKinley. I'm gonna have him just make sure you don't have that knife on you right now, okay?
There's no knife in there, right? That you saw without digging around?
I mean, I didn't snoop, obviously. I didn't really dig around, but I didn't see anything.
Oh, hey, here's some evidence.
What do you got there? Oh, is that the bottle?
There's blood on that.
Okay.
So she was... Yeah. There's a crime scene back here somewhere. I'll walk the back.
Okay, all right, I'll hold here.
If you're okay with it, will you go with him to the PD, and then I was gonna just start on the scene. It might be easier to put your butt down first and then kind of slide in.
Are you calling an ambulance? Yeah, they're going on, yes.
I'm gonna pull this down and buckle it, okay?
I'll be around for okay.
And you just sit tight. Officer Zimmerman's gonna take you down to the police department and I'll meet you there, okay?
Okay.
What do you want to think?
All right. Is he in custody?
He's in the car and he's going to the station.
Okay.
He needs to be in custody. So I'll give you the quick rundown. I talked to the lady. So suspect is husband, victim is wife. They're going through a divorce. They know these people lives at this house. Victim has been living for a week because of this divorce. Prearranged. Husband suspect was coming this morning to pick up victim, and they're going to the bank to take care of financials pursuant to the divorce. He arrives, he honks, victim comes out, gets in the car, and they don't think anything of it. Like they're going to the bank, taking her dog for a walk, comes down her lane, and finds him coming back covered in blood. So I couldn't take it anymore, I cut her throat. At this moment, I think she's still alive, she's not pronounced. I've got a crime scene back here with the car. I don't know where the knife is yet. The knife?
Knife was last in the car. He thought he dropped it in the car.
Okay.
As officers secure the scene, detectives begin the forensics process, searching the wooded driveway for the knife and documenting the area. In order for detectives to maximize chances of a conviction, they must find the weapon used and eliminate any chance of a self-defense claim. As James Pate is taken back to the station, detectives will need to learn more about where he left the weapon.
When you get you down there, can you come up?
Go and step out, sir.
Block the entrance.
Take your time.
If you could call somebody at the scene, I've lost one hearing aid.
Okay. You think they're by the vehicle or
I have
don't
no
know?
idea.
Okay. I'm gonna go up this way, not too much farther.
Okay.
Our detective's gonna be with you in just a moment, okay? And I'll make that call.
Obviously, because we're at the police department and you're in custody, I have to read you your Miranda warning, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You can decide at any time to not make any statements. This bottom part is just saying that I've read this to you and I let you know that the room is audio and video recording.
So the only thing, so we don't know who the car's very likely happened in the car. Lots of blood in the car. And then as she was taken out by medical, there's a lot of blood on the ground that spilled out. Okay. Cannot see the knife. Do not know where the knife is yet. We're also super close to the spot. Right. So it would be very easy to hunk a knife over through these trees.
Hey James, do you know where the knife went?
I think I threw it.
Okay, do you think you threw it in the tree line or where did you throw it at?
I just remember
Throwing it? Okay. And then did you drink a bottle of water that would have been outside of the car? We don't know if it's just trash or if it was something that you left there.
I had a bottle of water in there.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. The officer that's out there was asking me because we just want to make sure that we know everything that's out there. We want to make sure we know where it came from, okay?
Okay, he said that he threw the knife He couldn't tell me if he threw it in like the tree line there, but he said he was outside of the car and he remembers throwing the knife away from the car. He doesn't know which way.
Does he remember if he threw it to the pond or in the timber? Because he's right next to the lake here.
Let me ask. I asked if he threw it in the trees, and he said he didn't remember. He just said I just remember throwing the knife. And then that was his bottle of water.
Okay, and what does the knife look like? Do you have a description at all?
Not yet. I just went through Miranda with him, and I was gonna get him photographs and changed and stuff, and then sit down and go through things in more detail. But I can at least get a description of the knife and see if he remembers throwing it in the water.
Okay, very good. All right, so he threw the knife. Couldn't remember if it was towards the lake or towards the timber. He threw the knife from the car. So I would have to venture to guess that if it was a spur of the moment, spontaneous, he did it and then chucked it back, unless it was premeditated and he wanted to get rid of it.
Okay, I'm gonna do all the pictures that I can with you sitting down before I stand you up, okay? Are you still feeling okay, despite everything?
Yeah, I'm not thinking too clearly.
Okay. James, can you tell me what that knife looked like?
I believe it was red.
Red? Was it like a utility knife, like a folding knife? Or was it like a steak knife? Or like a box cutter knife?
No, it was just you had to open
Okay. And when you threw it, because you're kind of right down by that lake. Do you know if you threw it into the lake or if you threw it into the trees? And if you don't know, just let me know. If you don't know, just tell me that.
I threw it not toward the lake.
Okay.
The other way.
Okay. Can you send that to
Relay.
us? Yeah. And it's a red like hunting knife, and it shouldn't be in the lake. It should just be out by the trees.
I'm gonna guess that he tossed it, this way towards the lake. I just wish if I was looking for a big knife, little knife.
Yeah, Allie's following up.
I mean, there's a pretty good sized hole in her throat.
Red hunting folding knife.
Okay, so it's probably decent
Said
size.
he threw it not in the lake, but threw it the other way.
Oh, so over here.
Okay. Now I'm gonna take some pictures of your arms, okay? First, are you able to get your wedding ring to come off? Does it come off? Go ahead and put that in there.
And then I guess at worst we'll use one of the dogs to try to find it. It should be fairly easy for the dog.
With the blood on it?
Yeah.
There's no other really smells out here for him to, so. I wouldn't think he would have been able to throw it super far. Like maybe right straight ahead of you, Fitz. Walk straight ahead behind up to your right. And then straight ahead. I think I see it. Right there, yeah. Like orangish.
Up past this bush?
Yeah, right where my light is. Right where the beam of my light is. It's open, it has blood on it, I can see it.
Okay.
So
Good enough.
just straight from the car.
Okay. All right, very good.
Yeah. Found it.
Are you good?
Yeah. It was off on this side of the woods about, I don't know, 30, 40 feet in. 30 feet in maybe. It's like a folding knife. I feel like the blade's probably this long. Well, it's just kind of under the leaves, but.
There you go.
I'm like a bloodhound.
We're gonna take your socks off. Sorry, James.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
James, are you doing okay? James?
Say I asked him, he's kind of like falling asleep, but he said he's just not feeling like he's thinking right.
Stand up. Go into the back door here. Pekin, one male, first degree murder. He's cooperative.
While James appeared tired at the station and offered little during his brief time with detectives, investigators continued to prepare for trial, anticipating a self-defense claim. However, before trial, there would be one more surprise. Cheryl Pate would ultimately pass away from her injuries, and James Pate, her longtime husband, was charged with first-degree murder. According to the preliminary autopsy findings, Cheryl Pate suffered multiple stab wounds to her neck, face, and upper body. She also showed signs of defensive wounds on her arms and hands, with her ultimate cause of death being listed as multiple sharp force injuries to the neck. While no official photographs of the knife were released, we have receipts that confirm James purchased a Cat brand folding knife from a local Menards for $15.99 earlier that morning, similar to the one shown here. In the days leading to trial, an ironic twist of fate occurred. The suspect's health rapidly declined. James Pate, now a widow, would end up dying as his heart gave out on October 6, 2025.